Hey, welcome back to part 2 of Boone's Bourbon Bistro, Bourbon Glasses for Snobs. And the first part, if you didn't watch it, we started talking about why you're supposed to drink out of a specific glasses for bourbon. First of all, my buddy B2, he drinks out the bottle. If you didn't catch it, talked about drinking out of the bottle and the drawbacks of that. After that, we went into an old-fashioned glass. Talked about it. If you want to see these couple things here, there's only 3 things. You can go back to the first video, but we talked about drinking out of that. And then we talked about the Glencairn glasses, the benefits of that. So now I'm going to talk about my personal favorite. Some of my friends call me a bourbon snob or just bougie because I like, it's called a Norlan glass. Norlan, Norlan. These guys, and I'm not sponsored, they're not paying for this. We're going to try to attach a link if you'd like to find your own personal glass of these at the end of the video. I don't know if we're going to make it or not. But for us, this is a glass we love. You can watch the YouTube videos. You can see how they've designed it, how they've gone into years of research to make these glasses. These were bourbon aficionados, whiskey aficionados that wanted a glass to match the bourbons they enjoy drinking. I mean, who wants to buy a $300-400 glass of bourbon and drink it out of a solo cup or the bottle? We ain't gonna do that. We want something that they've invested time, energy, and effort into making a glass for those of us that want to enjoy our bourbons. So the Norlan glass, if you can ever see the inside of it, it's shaped like a Glencairn glass. It's a double wall insulated glass cup, glass, whatever you want. What happens is you're not heating up the cup. You're not heating up your bourbon. If you're a neat bourbon drinker, this is what you gotta have. You don't want to warm it up. You can't add ice to these. The glass is just too thin. You risk a chance of breaking it. But what it does, it still gives you the nose for the Glencairn glasses. You can still smell it. Get all your nose out of the glass. Get your alcohol. Get that heat out of that glass. And then when you take a drink out of it, because it's still designed internally as a Glencairn, you can still share drinks with your friends and never take your eyes off them. That's pretty important to me. I want to carry on conversation. I want to share the experience of what I'm drinking. Now, this is a short part 2, but next week we're going to talk about the most underrated, underpriced, in my personal opinion. Everybody knows bourbon and whiskeys are subject to what you like, but next week we're going to talk about the most underrated, underpriced bourbon for 2022 so far. Hope you've enjoyed. See y'all next